this is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, so one of my subscribers sent me this article, and I'm going to leave it in the description box. And like always on my channel, you can click it, read it, and come to your own surmise. But it says, let me see, it's from stuff.co.nz, all right? It says, Joseph Parker's WBO title defense plans firm, and Duco wants public money to help hold the fight in New Zealand. All right, now speaking, just as an American fan, I would love to see Parker fight in the U.S. I would love to see this fight between him and whether it's Fury, Hughie Fury, or whether it's Jarrell Miller, David Price, whichever one of the three that they select. I would like to see the fight in the U.S. But most likely it's going to happen either in the U.K. or New Zealand. All right, now I'm just reading here. And there's some quotes here by Frank Warren. He wrote on his frankwarren.com and Duco Events, David Higgins, all right? Let me read a little bit here. He says, well, first, Frank Warren is saying that the Hughie Fury is going to be the mandatory. Well, let me read just what he wrote. He says, first things first, though, I want to see young Hughie Fury step onto the world stage. He is a tough kid who is more than capable of holding his own against the top boys, and I fancy him strongly to put his name on one of the belts. All right. He also goes on to say he will get his fight against the WBO champion, Joseph Parker, in the first third of the year, something we are working out at the moment and trying to get the deal done. All right. Warren also claimed that Hughie Fury is the mandatory challenger and there is no other option, so ignore all the talk. All right, and then David Higgins came back and said, well, I've seen nothing in writing from the WBO that is claiming, that Hughie Fury is the mandatory, because we know that David Hayes the mandatory. He's the #1 contender by the WBO, but we know he's fighting Tony Bellew. So with that said, Hughie Fury is the next highest rated available guy. So if you're looking at it in those terms, then yes, Fury, but I wouldn't necessarily say he is the mandatory. I mean, the WBO hasn't came out and said anything regarding that. And if they have, please leave it in the comment section so I can look at it and see what's going on. But I understand what Warren is trying to say, But those are the three names that Parker and his team said that they want to fight. So I guess we'll see. Duco, they're talking about, getting some sponsors, getting some sponsorships in New Zealand to possibly hold it there. And I understand for that country, that's great for them. They had opportunity to get the fight between Ruiz and Parker held there. So I wouldn't see any reason why they couldn't get his first title defense there also. Now me just being a fan and being an American fan, like I said, I know he's working with Top Rank. I'd love to see Parker fighting the MGM Grand or the Thomas and Mack or wherever, T-Mobile, in Vegas, anywhere, So anywhere in the U.S. so I can watch him live, But, hey, man, he means a lot to that country, man. I'm sure they probably want a fight or two there. As many fucking title defenses they possibly can get there, So, but the UK is popping right now, man. The UK is popping right now. Maybe, I know Tyson Fury's talking about coming back. Maybe we can have Tyson Fury in a return fight on the undercard of Hughie Fury versus Joseph Parker, possibly in the UK. I know Fury's talking about coming back right around the time that Parker is supposed to make his defense in April. So, yeah, I think that's what he said. April or May or somewhere around there. I know Tyson said he wants to fight Deontay Wilder, So if he comes back and he has a his comeback fight first, like I said, maybe he can be thrown on the undercard if it was held in the UK. I know I'm kind of speculating right now, but I'm just trying to think the type of card they can put together if it's held in the UK, because I want to see some other good heavyweight fights on that card. But I don't know, man. You guys let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you think this fight should be held in New Zealand? Or do you think that it's time for Joseph Parker to fight in the UK or maybe come over to the US and have a fight? Let me see what else interesting about this article I can share with you guys. It's pretty much just Higgins talking about getting some public funding for this fight, and Frank Warren just talking about how Hughie Fury deserves this shot, or he will get his title shot. So yeah, man, if it was up to me, man, I'll probably just have it in the UK. And I mean, I know we really can't depend on Tyson Fury right now until we actually see him in the ring. But if he's serious, get him an opponent and put him on the undercard, maybe the co-main event. You know what I mean? Maybe like a Edmund Gerber type of opponent. I mean, somebody that's not, obviously probably can't get nobody that's high rated. I mean, shit, Bryant Jennings, would he be able to fight Bryant Jennings? I think that'd be a good idea. You know what I mean? Somebody like that, man. Maybe not an Edmund Gerber, but maybe like a Bryant Jennings or shit, even Edmund Gerber. Somebody that'd take the fight, that's at least a fringe contender type. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind seeing it there, but I'll leave the article in the description box, man. I'm just waiting for these guys to make a damn decision on where this fight's going to be held. I don't care where it's at. It could be on fucking Mars for all I care, man. I just want this fight to be made, and hopefully the winner of this fight can fight a unification fight with Deontay Wilder. I know he's fighting Rodriguez, but I expect him to win that fight. So I want to see the winner out of whoever wins between Parker and whoever his opponent is to fight a unification fight with Wilder. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section about this. I'm out.